Hello everyone, hello and welcome. It is I, troopersjp. Thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, which is a 365-day solo RPG where we play as a villain, and I am playing as the custom villain, Shade Murdstone, the Shadow Elf Bone Caller. And there was a great overlord. The overlord was defeated. And we went on a journey. We did not get some allies. We've come back to the ruins of the Dark Citadel to try to investigate what happened. And we learned that the heroes of the light, they desecrated his body, the Overlord. They ripped him into pieces, and they took little parts of his bodies and they scattered them throughout the land so that he could never return. I don't like it. Well, we're still there. We're still investigating. Let's find out what our investigations will bring this time. On Wednesday, March the 4th, 2026, also known as Wednesday, Frostmelt 4. And so we begin. With the Overlord gone and the castle merely a wreckage of its former glory, I enter the ritual room in search of answers. Perhaps this room holds clues as to where to go from here. Looking at the art for today, I notice that there is a little backpack, so we can do a little bit of looting. We get a 1, which is a nightshade, and I will just add this nightshade to my inventory, which will bring us to 3 nightshades, which I don't feel bad about. But we've walked, so we're in now, we're in the ritual room where the High Mage used to do his stuff. Let's see what's there. Okay, the first thing we have to do is search the room. You find the High Mage exactly where he died, fighting Valor Spellright. His robes are scorched from the spells of Valor's devastating magic. The soul crystal is gone as well, taken by the heroes, no doubt. Why didn't I take the soul crystal? I really should have. Well, I have to do some investigation. This is going to be an intellect roll. Let's see. I get to add my investigator. I rolled a 3, which -1 + 2, that's a 4. And that is not great. So let's see. I'm going to have to add to that. I cannot let that sit. How about if, so I'm at a 4. The breakpoint is 8. I need to get 8 more. This is intellect, right? So let's see. I believe I have got a potion of intellect. Do I have a potion of, I have an elixir of insight, which does allow me to add a +4, 1d4 to an intellect check. And so I'm going to just drink that potion. And I'm going to roll a d4. So we're currently at a 4, everyone. And I roll a d4 and I add a 4 to it, which is an 8. So I'm at 8 right now, which is the break point, and I'm going to stick with it. We roll between an 8 and a 14. Good enough for me. Okay, so I'm going to be peering about with the eyes of the dead, peering to search what I might find. But I know that I must perhaps... I need extra power. I need arcane power. I pull out an elixir. I open the cork. And I drink. This smells nasty-tasting, bitter-tasting elixir, but it wakens up my senses, and as I peer in the darkness, there, I find a cache of medicinal herbs beside the ritual table. I'm going to gain 1 blight root and 1 cryptweed, which, good for me. 1 blight root, bringing me up to 3 of those, and 1 cryptweed, bringing me to 3 of those as well. We're going to make some potions, people. I also find a small locked hidden chest. A small locked chest hidden near a bookcase. If I have the bone key, which I do, it unlocks the chest. That's 2A. That's the other options were picking the lock or just smashing it. But you know what? I've got the bone key, so I don't have to worry about that. I place the key into the keyhole. I turn it until it clicks. The chest opens, and a searing hot light engulfs me, burning my body. That seems bad. That seems no good at all. Oh, golly. So I have to roll a D20 Constitution check. I can add danger sense. Oh, okay. I rolled that was close. It was almost a 1. I roll a 13. My Constitution is a -1, so that's a 12. I get to add danger sense, which I don't have. Hold on. Wait. Okay, that's a 13 minus 1, right? So that's a 12. The breakpoint for this is 15. You know what? I'm not going to use my resources. I can wait. I've not used any. This is a Constitution check, right? I've not used any of my surges. So I have 2. I'm at 12. Yeah, I'm going to use, I've got my Shadow Dance, which allows me to take my dexterity and add it to a roll that is not a dex check, which I will just do, my Shadow Dance. So as this light engulfs me, I shift into shadow. If the result is 15 or more, I avoid the trap. And as this light comes searing out, I shift into shadow. The light passing through me, and I stand there before this chest unharmed. Inside the chest, something glints amidst the dust inside the small chest. I spot slivers of the soul crystal. Soul power pulsing faintly. But that is the end of today's session. I'm glad I used all of my goodness right there. Okay. Awesome. Whew. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll find out what these soul crystal shards will do next time tomorrow. So please, if you like this, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And we'll have to just join me tomorrow when we find out what happens next in The Souls of Saraku. Thank you, everyone. Bye.